Hi everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy. I'm here at Closeoutexplosion.com. I hope you're having an amazing day today. I have a wholesale business in New York, and next time you come to New York, you're welcome to visit. You can also order by WhatsApp. My cell phone number, my WhatsApp number is 1-917-913-6093. So today I'd like to discuss with you, what are Amazon return pallets? Amazon, as you know, is an online retailer that sells merchandise, and it allows third-party sellers to sell their merchandise through Amazon. Amazon, essentially what they do is when they sell their products, if a customer decides to return the product, Amazon will take that product along with other returns, put it together, and liquidate it. They'll sell it by the pallet. I believe if you go to B-Stock Solutions, Amazon has a marketplace set up over there where you could buy their returns. Now, why would Amazon sell those returns? Why wouldn't they just sell it again to customers? Because some of those returns could be damaged, some of them could be missing pieces, some of them could be in nearly brand new condition, but if someone tried it on or used a product, it might not be in its really good fresh condition, and Amazon just doesn't want to take a chance. Even if the product is in perfectly good condition, they don't want to send it out because their reputation is really important. So what does Amazon do? They take all that merchandise, they inventory it, they have a manifest that lists everything that's there, and then they liquidate the pallet. The challenge is that Amazon does not, on the manifest, list the condition or of other products, or it doesn't list either if it has all the components, or it doesn't either specify if the product is in perfectly brand new condition. It's important to know that because you need to do your math carefully, because you need to expect that a certain percentage of the products are going to be very damaged, a certain percentage of the products are going to be slightly damaged, a certain percentage of the products are going to be in brand new condition, and so on. Now, what percentage is that? That percentage can vary, so you really have to just start, gaining experience. Maybe speak to other people that have bought pallets through Amazon, and then start to get an idea of, what the percentages can be. Of course, the percentages can vary, but hopefully, historically, the percentages are going to be somewhat similar. Now, you need to also picture who is the buyer, or what is the process that the buyer is going through when they buy from Amazon. When I say who, I don't mean a specific individual, but are they a business? Are they a consumer? And if they're a consumer, why would they return that specific product? So if it's electronics, people generally, I assume, will return a product if it's damaged. So if you're buying a pallet of electronics from Amazon, you need to make sure that you can fix those products, or you can sell those electronics to someone that can fix them. What about clothing? So people return clothing for many different reasons. They can return clothing because it came damaged, or maybe they tried it on, a zipper broke, a button popped off, or maybe they wore it and they accidentally spilled coffee on their shirt or on the dress, and they decided to return it. Or they have buyer's regret. They received, let's say, that Polo Ralph Lauren dress shirt, and they said, wow, they paid $80 for it. That's more than they really want to pay for a dress shirt, and they return it, and the dress shirt is in perfectly brand new condition. Or they try it on, and they realize that the size doesn't fit them right. As a matter of fact, I was once speaking to a friend of mine, and she let me know that whenever she orders dresses from Amazon, she'll order the same dress in 2 sizes. This way, the size that fits her, she'll keep, and she'll return the other size back. What's interesting about that is first of all, Amazon, as you could imagine, has a very liberal return policy. They'll take the merchandise back, but in that specific situation, the dress that she's returning is in perfectly brand new condition, right? Besides the fact that she ordered one time. So, putting aside the question whether people should do that or not, but that is the reality. That is what people do when they order online. Now, what I would recommend to you is when you buy a pallet from Amazon, you should have ready different sales channels and how to sell that merchandise. Have it, either ready, be very aggressive in the percentage that you're allowing yourself not to sell, meaning say to yourself, for example, that 25% of the merchandise, you're not going to be able to sell it because it's damaged, missing components, and so on. Or say to yourself that, that merchandise you're going to be able to sell at a certain price, but set a very realistic price for it, meaning if it's salvage merchandise, maybe you could sell it for parts. Maybe you'll have to sell it to people that can fix it themselves, and so on. And what I would recommend to do is look at the manifest very carefully, and then say to yourself, okay, these are electronics, the manifest, or this is clothing, and how much can I realistically sell it for? Because remember, you're going to have to sell the merchandise at a discount, and could that discounted merchandise that you do sell, can it make up for the merchandise that you can't sell? You can also buy Amazon pallets from resellers, meaning from people who have bought those pallets from Amazon, now they're reselling it to you. If you do that, I would strongly recommend that you go there in person, get pictures if you can, get a video of the pallet, and see what are the contents of the pallet to make sure that, number one, you're receiving all of the merchandise listed in that manifest, and number two, that there was no cherry picking involved. You don't want the best stuff to be taken out, right? If you're going to buy a pallet from Amazon, if you're buying it from a reseller, you want to make sure you get the complete contents of that pallet. Now, here's what I have been told from people that have bought pallets from Amazon, that online returns generally are in better condition than brick and mortar returns, because there's a higher percentage of people that are buying online who are returning it because they just couldn't see it in person. Now that it's sold in person, they change their mind, as compared to people at stores. When they buy at stores, they've seen it in person, and generally they're only returning it if there's an issue with it. Now, the issue could be that it just doesn't fit them, the size isn't right, or it could be that something is damaged or something got damaged. So hopefully that gives you some encouragement. And if you have any feedback, if you've bought pallets from Amazon, I would love to hear your experiences as well. You're welcome to comment below, and you can always contact me directly. My website is closeoutexplosion.com.